They come from.
Okay, got it. It's all good. Been a while. Slack. La Yeshurala, which means to Israel. I imagine Sar Wapanya Kodam, which means to stand and turn and face the east in the Hebrew. We're gonna do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abrenawa, Shabbat Shemayim Kodash Haya Shamkaya Hawa, Malakos Kataba Aratazai Kahaya Aisha Baratazai Kawahaya, Bashamayim Natana Nawalakam Kalyawam, Wasalakinawa Karwatinawa Kasalakinawa, Karwatinawa Wala Tabianawa Banasay Walabal Hawshainawa Mayan Rai, Kayalaka Hamalakwas, wa Allah was a paras Awalamiam Aman. In English, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh. Thy kingdom come, that will be done in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. From that is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. So be it. We're going to start in Genesis 16 and 11. Okay. So that's because I got an opportunity to do it tonight. I'm very thankful for the opportunity. Of course, according to the Most High, no work is done in vain. Any work you do will be rewarded. So, I might not, just like any man in here, we might not be able to do all the work. You know what I mean? But, always the opportunity to do some work. Just like the Levites, man, get up and swing that sword. You know what I mean? So we're going to go to Genesis chapter 16. At verse 11 in the Hebrew. Let me find this. Hold on. Okay, 16 and 11. There we go. Wa Amar Laha Malaka Yahweh Hanka Hara. I can't read this type of that kind of. They got these funny tails on this Hebrew here. It's like, hold on. Wa Amalaha Mala'ak Yahweh Hanaka Hara Wa Yaladath Ban Yakura'ath Shamwa Yashmaila Kaya Shamaya Hawa Al Ainaka Wa Hawa Yahaya Para'a Adam. Para'ar is to say donkey. Adam is to say man. So he's talking about a donkey man. Or in other words, that word donkey is used to say wild. Talking about Yashmael a while ago, which is Ishmael. Ishmael is a wild man, right? And that wild in the Hebrew was donkey. Right? When you piss him off or tick him off, he gets to the kicking the buckaroo on anybody and everybody, even if it costs his own kids. He goes and down that phone, that thing on his phone, and turns everybody into dust. Yadawa Bakal, Wayad, Kal, Bawa, Wa'al, Panya, Kal, Akyawa, Yashakan. That part right there was heavy too. It's called Yadwa, Yad is hands, Wa is his. His hand, Yadwa, Ba Kal, Ba is on, ain't no on. In this case, Ba is on, Kal is all. His hand on all. Kal is all. Yadwa, Ba Kal. Hand his on all. Wa meaning and. Yad Kal Bawa. Wa is and, Yad is hand, Kal is all, Ba meaning on, and Wa meaning him. And hand all on him. So his hand on all and hands all on him. Alright, we want to see what that means in a minute. It sounds like he be for everybody. He says your hand is on someone who you fight. Okay? Wa'al Panya Kal Akyawa Yashikan. Wa meaning and, al meaning over, Panya is face. This Panya is to say people will see him. Kal is all. Akyawa, Ak is brother, Akya Wa is a buffer to say Akyawa for the preposition. So Akyawa say his brother. Ya Shakan, and I know that Shakan. That Shakan means to lie down with a woman, but it's being used here to say who you live with, who you are dealing around, who you're intimate with, right? So it's there to say who you dwell with, right? That's verse 12, right? Third verse. Yatha Korah, we had this on the board over there. Ya meaning hand, Tha meaning she, and Korah meaning called. Watha Korah, and she called. Sham, name. Yahweh, Hadabar, Alia Ha, Al meaning onto, and Ha meaning her. Atha, you. Al, Allah, that's God. Ra'aya, Ra'ah, see. Ra'aya, see me. Kaya, for. Amar, Ha, Amar said, Ha, her. Say her. Ha gum is also. Halam. Ra'ayat. I got that on the bottom of the board too. We did that earlier. Ra'ayat. Past tense of see. Ra'ayat to say seen. Like when your girlfriend's in the world, leave you unseen. Akarya. Akar is your back. But it's not talking about back. She's talking about someone who sees her from. We gotta get it later. Ra'aya. Ra'ah see. Ra, see. I know, try to not say Ra'ah, say Ra'ah. Ra'aya. So Ra'ah, so you don't feel like Ra'aya. It's Ra and Aya. Ra'aya. Ra'aya. Right? Ra'aya. Ra, see, Ya, me. 14. Al kan Qur'an. Al is over. Kan is thus. Qur'an is to say call. La ba'ar. La meaning two, ba'ar mean well. La ba'ar ba'ar. Lakya, ra'aya. Hana is to say look or behold or hear. Bayan Kodash. Bayan Barad. 15. Wathalad. Wa meaning and. Tha means she, lad mean birth. Well, lad you mean boy, from yalad, boy. But this you always see this say what the lad means she gave birth to and she begot. When you see and she begot, it's what the lad. And she birth. Wa meaning and, Tha meaning she, lad meaning she gave birth to. What the lad? Hagar is Hagar. La Abraham to Abraham. Ban, son. Waya Korah, and he called Abraham, Sham, Abraham or Abram, name. Sham is name. Banwa, son, Ban is son, Wa is his. Ashar, meaning that or whom. Ya, Yalada, Yalad, Yalad Slaki. Yalad, don't say Yalada with the ha on the end. This is Yalad Ha. Birth, her, Hagar, Yashmayala, Ishmael. 16. Wa Abraham and Abraham. This is before his name was Abraham. Abraham. Ban Shamanyam. Right? And Abraham, Ban, not sure what this means, Ban. Right? Ban is usually son. Right? But Shamanyam Shana. Shamanyam is to say 80. From Shamana, it was 8. And Shamanyam, 80. Shana is years. Shan in itself is teeth. You got baby teeth when they are young of years. And then they get a little older, they lose their teeth when they come up in them 4, 5, 6 years. And then you get all the teeth in their young pre-teens. And then your teeth get big and strong, and then one day your teeth start falling out in your later years. Right? Shana. Washasha Shanyam. Baladas. Hagar. Ath Yashma'ala La Abaram. Wa Haya. Wa Yahaya. And. Why is and? Ya meaning he. Haya be. Abraham. Ban. Thashayim. Thashai is 9. Thashayim 90. So Abraham is 90 years old. Okay? So that ban is being used to say his age. Abraham ban Thashayim. Alright? Shana, 80, that's 90 years. Wa Thashai. Shanyam. So they said 99 years by saying Thashayim. Thashayim Shana wa Thashai Shanyam. Right? So Thashayim is 90. Thashayim Shana, 90 years. And Thashai Shanyam, 9 years. 90 years and 9 years. Right? Wa Yara'a. Wa Yara'a. Wa meaning and, Ya meaning he, Ra'a meaning see. Yahweh, he saw Yahweh. Al Abraham, Yahweh onto Abraham. Wa Ya Amar, Wa meaning and, Ya meaning he, Amar means said. Wa Ya Amar, and he said. Al Yawa, Al meaning onto, Yahweh, Wa to say him. Al Yawa onto him. Anya, I am. Allah, God. Shadia, Almighty. Watha halak. Lapanya. That halak is say walk. Lapanya is to say before me. La to mean to. Pan meaning face. My. Ya meaning my. La panya. To my face. Which is our way of saying before me, in front of me. Wahaya. Wa meaning and. Haya meaning be. Thamayam. Thamayam is perfect. That's what God is saying. I seen you walking. You walk perfect before me. Wa athana. Wa athana. That athana is to say, that thana or athana is to say give. Right? Wa meaning and, a meaning I, and thana to say give. That's from Nathan, alright? I know a lot of times you see a na in a word in Hebrew. If you see a preposition, that na comes off. Alright? Bar Yathia. Bar Yath is how you say the covenant. Alright? Bayanya. Bayan means between. Ya meaning me. Between me. Wa bayan ka. Wa meaning and. Bayan meaning between. And ka meaning you. You know, but Bayani Allah. There's a Bayani Allah in the school. And his name means something about making great decisions. Right, that Bayan is say between two decisions. Wa Araba. Wa meaning and, A meaning I, Rabah meaning to multiply or to make many. Or many. Right? It's like here. Awath ka. Awath is to apply a verb and ka meaning you. Ba meaning in or on. Ma'ad means very. Ma'ad. Ba, ma'ad, ma'ad. In, very, very. So he's going to multiply you. He made a deal. He said, I made a covenant. Bayan me, bayan you. between me, between you. Right? Bayanya, bayanka. And rabah. Rabah means to multiply. Awatka, you. Ba meaning in, ma'ad, very, very. I'm going to multiply you very, very. Hold on. That was verse 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I went over a verse. Okay, no problem. So next time we're gonna do 3 verses. All right. We're gonna go to Genesis 16. Genesis 16 and 11. Where we started. Okay. And the angel of the Lord said unto her, Behold, thou art with child, and shalt bear a son, and thou shalt call his name Ishmael, because the Lord hath heard thy affliction. So here we go. The Lord made a name. Oh, it's lucky. The Lord told Hagar, right? Your son's name is going to be Ishmael. Then it goes on colon. The explanation of a name is after the colon, right? After the colon, it says, because the Lord Yahweh have heard thy affliction. That's what Ishmael means. Ishmael means before the Lord have heard thy affliction. That's what Ishmael means. Yashmael in the Hebrew. And he will be a wild man, verse 12. His hand will be against every man, and every man against his hand. So that's what we read in the Hebrew when it says Yadwa Bakal wa Kal Yadiam Bawa. Alright? To say his hand on all and all hands on him. Alright? Right? His hand will be against every man and every man's hand against him. That's why the Hebrew makes, you gotta be careful of the Hebrew, because the Hebrew makes more sense than the English. Be careful of the English, all right? Because it's not exactly the same thing they're saying in English. It's the same sense. But the Hebrew, it gives you more to that sense of how we talk within ourselves, and how the black soul, how we talk. How we talk, what I mean? It just makes more sense to our vibe. I want to say the black soul. I don't need to get no spooky ooky, you know what I mean? But how we talk, our spirit, right? And he shall dwell in the presence of all his brethren. There you go. There's a halal truck everywhere, right? Good. And she called the name of the Lord, and of course with his presence everywhere, everyone becomes Muslim because they're talking with him. And we being Israelites, people are not talking with us being Israelites. We are busy being Christians and Muslims. So we're gonna get back to our right way, all right? And stop following Ishmael, stop following Esau. Okay? Verse 13, and she called the name of the Lord that spake unto her, Thou God seest me. For she said, Have I also here looked after him that seeth me? That's the part where it says her back when it says Akar. Here have I also looked after him. The after him was Akar. After is Akar that seeth me, right? Wherefore the well, that well was Ba'ar, was called Ba'ar Lahai Roy. That's what's written in that Hebrew, where it says Ba'ar Lakia Ra'aya. Right? Ba'ar, let's go back to that one again. The Ba'ar, say again, Bear Lahai Roy. Now Bear Lahai Roy, right? What verse is that? So Lakia 14. There we go. Bear Lahai Roy. Bear Lahai Roy, right? So that bear is Ba'ar, to say well. That Lakia, I don't know what Lakia is, I'm not sure. Right? But Ra'aya means see me. Well, something see me. Right? I'm not sure what a Lakia is, all right? Okay. Wherefore the well was called Bahar Laharoi. Behold, it is between Kadesh and Beret. And Hagar bare Abraham a son, and Abraham called his son's name, which Hagar bare, Ishmael. And Abraham was 86 years old when Hagar bare Ishmael to Abraham. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. When verse Genesis 17:1, and when Abraham was 90 years old and 9, the Lord appeared unto Abraham. That's why we read that 90 years old and 9 was when we read Sashayim Shana wa Sashai Shanyam. So we say 90 years and 9 years. That's how we read 90 years and 9 years. Okay, good. The Lord appeared unto Abraham and said unto him, I am the Almighty God. Walk before me and be thou perfect. Good. That was that. And the perfect was Tamayam, right? Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, good. We're going to go back into verse 3. We went over verse last time, right? Where Paul? Oh my gosh, Paul. Paul is that the letter F comes from the letter P, right? And Paul here is being used as fall in the how we say in English, fall. So fall in Hebrew is Paul. Okay? Shalom, Mr. Ashar. Can you hear me? I'm teaching here. I'm teaching that service, right? You're right? Yeah, I'm at school. It should be here in half an hour. Shalom, Mr. Okay? So, Waya Paul, Wa meaning and, Ya meaning he, Paul means fall. Now, when you go in the concordance, the word here in the concordance is na Paul. But when you see a na at the beginning of a Hebrew word, it is replaced by the prepositions. So Napal by itself, with other words, Wayapal, and he fall. All right? Abraham, I'll onto Pan Yawa. Pan is face. Pan, face. Wa or Yawa, his. Wayapal, Abraham, I'll Pan Yawa. And he fall, Abraham, onto his face. Waya the bar. Why is and, ya is he, the bar talk. Waya the bar, and he talk. Athwa. Allah Yam. La Amar. And he talk. Him. The powers to say. Anya Hana Baryathya. Athka. Wahayayath. La Abba. Ha Mawan. Goyam. All right. Anya to say me or I am. Hana to say behold, look. Baryath to say covenant. Baryath ya. That ya to say my. Baryath ya, my covenant. Athka, applying the verb. Right. Ka to mean you. Wa haya. Haya to say be. That yath is past tense. I'm not supposed to be something get past tense. Might be wrong. La meaning two. Abba means father. Ha Mawan. Ha Mawan is to say multitude. It says many here, right? But Ha Mawan is to say multitude. People know my wife, Hamania. That Ha Mawan, when people sing in harmony, that Ha Mawan became harmony. The word harmony comes from the Hebrew word Ha Mawan. All right? Goyam. Goyam. Right? Goyam is to say the nations. Right? Gawayam. Right? Okay? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? Wala and no. Yakorah, he called. But everybody understands that, right? Verse 5, Iwad. Ath, Shamka, Abraham. Wa Haya, Shamka, Abraham. Kaya Abba, Hamawan, Goyam, Nathatyaka. Right, good. So, Wala'a, Wa meaning and, Laha meaning no. Ya Korah, Wa meaning Ya meaning he, Korah meaning call. We know it's the Korayala. Korah means to call somebody. When you call someone on the phone, Ashagapan just Korah me. Korah, right? I was to say no longer, right? Or longer. And he's gonna say, and I know he called longer. That's La Ya Korah I was. I was to say I was from I, which means something with a sense of time. I usually means until, but I was to say no, in the same sense of until, no extended time, or in this sense, it's to say, just understand it's to say no longer. We're no longer doing this. We're not doing this until anymore. We're no longer doing this. So no, he called any longer. Shamka Abraham Ya Wa Haya. Shamka Abraham. Abraham just got his Hebrew name from the Lord. He had the name he was born with, that his dad named him, and then he got a name that God gave him that was different than the name that he was born with. And that's what we do in ISUPK. That's what we do in the ISUPK. You know what I mean? Okay. So Kaya Abba, then he goes on to explain what his Hebrew name is. Kaya meaning four, meaning they're going to explain what his Hebrew name is. Here's his Hebrew name. Here's what Abraham means. Abba Hamawan Gayam Nathatyaka. That's what his name means. Abraham means Abba Hamawan Gayam Nathatyaka. Alright? And that's how you make a Hebrew name. A Hebrew name is a sentence, concise down to a name. That's how you make a Hebrew name, alright? Good. Okay. Verse 6. Waha parathia. And that para say fruit. Para, right? Athka. Ba ma'at. Ma'at, remember that ma'at means very. Or ba meaning in, ma'at meaning very. Right? That ha parathia is to say fruitful, meaning you're gonna multiply. In other words, you're gonna give some bad woman to get down with it. All you're gonna do is get her pregnant all day. Ma'at twice. Do you say like that? It's a black talk. It's like very, very. Yeah, you're gonna get lots of money. You're gonna get lots of kids. How much kids? A lot of kids? No, a lot of kids. Ma'at. Wanathatika. Gawayam. Gawayam is to say nation again. Nations means races of people. Abraham is the father of the Israelites, the Edomites, the Ishmaelites. A lot of the Middle Eastern people are Abraham's sons too, right? But they were not the chosen seed. Isaac shall thy seed be called, meaning the Israelites is the only people who got the inheritance of Abraham, and everybody else is bonds. Wa Malakiam. Malak is king. Malakiam, kings. Salakiam. Mamka, from you. Ka meaning ka as the preposition is you. Ya Tazaawa. Ya meaning he. Tazaa meaning out. Wa him. Okay? Okay? Waha Kwamathia. That Kwamath is established here, but that Kwamath is say rise out of you. Ath Baryathia. Bayanya wa bayanka. Bayanya wa bayanka. Bayanya wa bayanka. Between me and between you. Bayanya. Bayan me. Wa meaning and. Bayanka, between you. Alright? Wa. Bayan Zaraika. Zarai is seed. Zaraika, your seed. And between your seed. Akar Yakar. Remember we read Akar a while ago. Akar to say after. Remember, Akar is initially your back. And if you go through a door, you come in first and your back comes in after you. right? So akar, you mean your back. It became the word to say after. Akar yakar, after you. La daratham. Dar is to say generation, right? Dar is to say generation. The ratham, and that the rath is to say generation plural, and that thumb or that hum is to say them or their, to their generations. La barath, la meaning two, baryath meaning covenant. Iwalam is to say forever or to society. Iwalam is society. Iwalam is to say from time, past time, where time over time societies change. Society of the society to society, as according to history. La hayawath. Laka, we got on the board earlier. Laka, la meaning two, ka meaning you. Laka, to you. La ya, laka. La wa, and laha. To him, to her. Laham, to them. Lakam, to y'all. Lakam, to y'all. La alahyam, to the powers. Wala zaraika, wa meaning and, la meaning two, zarai meaning seed, meaning your descendants. Zarai ka, right? Ka meaning your. La wala zaraika, and to your seeds. Akaryaka, akar meaning after, ka meaning you, to your seeds after you. Wanathathya, laka. Right? Wa meaning and, nathath meaning give, and I, and wa meaning I, and my gift, laka to you. Wala zaraika, wa meaning and, la meaning two, zarai meaning seed, ya meaning a ka meaning you. Wala zaraika, and to your seed. Akar yaka, akar meaning after, ka meaning you. Applying the verb. Arataza, land. Magar yaka, magar to say stranger, and ka meaning your stranger, and to the land of your stranger. And I give to you and your seed after you the land of your stranger. Good night. God is gangster. You know what I mean? God said, yo, I'm gonna give to your kids the land of all these other people that's around you. And that's what we want in New York City. Say, hey, that's what we do in the Isupk. We looking for the Lord to turn the table around. People talking about they want a revolution. Revolution ain't coming nowhere but by the Isupk. You see what I'm saying? That's what the Lord gonna do. We live in Harlem now, and all the ghettos in Brooklyn, we get gentrified and pushed out. Where the Lord can turn the table, it's gonna be crazy because we're gonna get pushed out to the edge. Because the Lord always comes in the last minute, and the Lord gonna push back like greatly, like you guys have to move out. All the imposter sons in Christ, they all gonna, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. You know, but I would like to see the day that all their kids gotta get up and go enlist to go fight against Hamas out there in Palestine. You know what I mean? And all their houses over here are empty, all the men, and then we come in and just move them out, and they just get evicted or whatever it is. They don't pay their taxes because all of the men who's handling the money, you see, all the men who's handling the money for the houses, they all have to go to war, and their home has to get foreclosed in Crown Heights, and in Brownsville, and in Williamsburg, and in, you know, everywhere. You know what I mean? I'd love that. And all the buildings in Harlem, is owned by them same ones over there. They're owned by them. All the businesses are all the imposter owns all of those, and we rent them. Now, if they foreclose on their homes, you know what I mean? And, you know, the Lord does something else and make us rise in the economy. We will just turn, it'll be overnight. It's going to be so beautiful. It's going to be so beautiful. Arataza, Magaryaka, Ath, Kal meaning all. Arataza, Canaan, the land of Canaan. La Akaz, look up the officer Akaz. Akaz means possession. Akazath meaning plural. Right? Iwalam, forever. Right? Wa hayayatya, laham, la meaning two, ham meaning them. La alayam, meaning two meaning La meaning two, and Allahayam meaning the powers, plural, right? Meaning not Allah, the power, but the Ha on after Allah, the Ha, as they say, the servant tense, meaning these are the things that serve the Allah Shadia, right? Meaning Yahweh, Allah Shadia. Allah mean God and Shadia mean Almighty. Okay? Good. We're going to get the English in a second. Bear with me. Hey, Pratizan. What thing on here is the HDMI?
Say again?
What thing on here is the HDMI?
On 3.
3. Go on. I need to wake you up, Salakia.
No.
It's all good, you know what I mean? Pick up the just on paint. You make lessons easy to comprehend. Most High Christ, man. That's what we have to do, man. We teach it, you know what I mean? Israelite culture, man. Israelite culture, man. You know what I mean? One West. You know what I mean? Nobody can do what we do. All right? In the ISUPK, no imitator can do what we do. You know what I mean? We're gonna get the sign-in sheet for you, man. Let me get the sign-in sheet for you right quick. Perfectly commandment. My mistake. Just give me a second, y'all. All right? Let me just put that thing on there right quick. My bad, y'all. My bad. All right. Okay. Ready? In the English now. We're gonna read it in English now. All right. And share this, man. You know what I mean? Share them on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and Twitter and everything. All right. Okay. Good. So we are going to read Genesis 17 and 2. And I will make my covenant between me, Bayan Yah, and thee. So in English it just says between me and thee. But in Hebrew it says Bayan Yah, Wa, Bayan Ka. So in the Hebrew, in the English it says between me and you, but in the Hebrew it says between me and between you. Right? And will multiply thee exceedingly. Right? And that multiply, say, Rabah. Right? Exceedingly, meaning much, like very much. Ma'at. And Abraham fell on his face. Now remember that fell or fall is Paul. Paul is where the letter F comes from the letter P. Right? And Abraham fell on his face. Abraham, Waya Paul, Panyawa. Alright? And God talked with him, saying, as for me, behold, my covenant is with thee, and thou shalt be a father of many nations. Neither shalt thou name anymore be Abram, but thy name shall be Abraham. Hey, just off paper, man. Go. You gotta hit back the camp leader and say you want a name, man. You know what I mean? Abraham got his name from the Most High right here. Yeah, the name he was born with, and then it was the name that the Lord gave him. So, sister, just on paper, yeah. Go return and check about that. You know what I mean? Yeah, and be with the Most High. The scripture says that we're gonna name ourselves after Jacob again in Isaiah after we lost our identity. All right, and you know what I'm saying? This ain't no shame to your parents who named you, but your parents believe in this Bible also. You know what I mean? And our names, when we came back to the Most High, was fashioned after our own languages. This is a normal thing. Now you don't have to do that, but it's highly recommended. That's what I'm reading here with Abraham. You know, we want to be with Abraham. All right, and that goes for everybody else. All right. Mm-hmm. But thy name shall be Abraham, for a father of many nations have I made thee. That's what his name means. Abraham means a father of many nations have I made thee. So even though his name is like a sentence, that sentence has been formed down into this name. All right, and I'll make thee exceedingly fruitful, which he did. he done made all Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians. That is exceedingly fruitful. He done made all the Caucasian race. Oh my gosh, they're unalivers around the world who raped everybody and multiplied their faith in every country. Them. He done made all of the Ishmaelites. Oh my gosh, all of them. Okay? So the Lord is right to what he told him. And people try to say our God is fake. And I'll make nations of thee. Nations mean race. And kings shall come out of thee. Right? King David came out of him. King Solomon came out of him. All of the lesser nobody kings came out of him also. Who do I mean by that? Joe Biden. Donald Trump came out of him. One of these nobodies. King Saud in the Saudi Arabia. And them nobodies over there. A lot of nobody kings came out of them. Right? Arabs, right? The Muhammad's came out of him. You know what I mean? All these other people are nobody. Because if you're not part of these 12 tribes according to the Bible, you are not a star. Okay? And I'll establish my covenant between me and thee and thy seed after thee and their generations for an everlasting covenant, to be a God unto thee and to thy seed after thee. And I will give unto thee and to thy seed after thee the land wherein thou art a stranger, all the land of Canaan, for an everlasting possession. And I will be their God. Good. Now, I know we kind of running up on the time. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read Hebrew only. I'm going to just break down the words as I go. All right? Because we all know we're short on the time, y'all. All right? We got to get to 18 and 16. Okay? Okay? Mm-hmm. We're going to go all the way to 18 and 16. It's late. It's late, all right? Wa Amar, wa meaning anya meaning he. Amar said, Allah yam, to the angels, unto Abraham, unto Abraham. Wa atha, and you, bar Yathia, my covenant. Tha, shamar. Tha meaning you, and shamar meaning keep. Remember now, in one context, tha means she. But in this context, tha means you. Tha is a preposition to say you. And when it was in the last chapter a while ago, when we was reading at the earlier in class, that tha means she. All right, good. Tha amar atha, wa zaraika, akaryaka, la daratham. 10. Za'ath, bar yathia, ashar. Tha shamar, tha meaning you, shamar mean watch. But in this sense, it's being like, yo, keep these things. And if you tell someone, yo, watch my phone for me, it doesn't mean do this. It means keep it for me. Watch this for me. Make sure you're the only one that can see it. Watch my thing. Wasta shamarka, or slap. Wasta shamarwa, bayan ya, wa bayan yakam. Bayan ya, wa bayan yakam. Between me and between y'all, plural. Wa bayan zaraika, akaryaka. And bayan meaning between, zarai meaning seed, zaraika, your seed, akar yaka. Akar meaning after, kar yaka. Akar yaka. After you. Ha mawal. Ha mawal is to say circumcised. La kam. La meaning two, kam meaning y'all. Kal meaning all, and zakar meaning, zakar is usually the word to say remember, but zakar in this sense is to say a man child. Okay? Wana malatham, right? I think namal is from that same mawal a while ago to say circumcised, right? Bashar is to say flesh. You know, you get meat on a plate, Bashar. Your meat on your hand, Bashar. Pop Smoke's name was Bashar. His name was, he had a Hebrew name. His name was like Baraka Bashar. Barak like bless. Right? His name was Bashar Baraka Jackson or something like that. You know, that's his name. Bashar Barak Jackson. Right? But Bashar is flesh. Right? Good. Slakia. Iralath come. Iralath come. Iralath is foreskins. Alright, so circumcised in the foreskins. Wa meaning and, haya mean be. And be. Wa haya. La awath. It says right here that awath means sign. To sign. Barya, to sign covenant. Bayan ya, wa bayan ya come. Between me and bayan, meaning between, come, meaning y'all. Remember, in our language, y'all is a real word. In English, y'all is ghetto and make no sense, but Hebrew is the original language. Right? Waban, that ban is talking about his age again. Waban, Shanath, Yum Yum. Well, maybe not his age, right? But that Shanath is to say 8. Yum Yum days. Ya Mawal, Lakam. Ya meaning he, Mawal, circumcising. Lakam, 2. La meaning 2, Kam meaning y'all. Kal Zakar. Kal meaning all. Zakar meaning boy child. Now, when a man is a child, the scripture says that the memory of his father lives on through his face. You see what I'm saying? A man died, you name this boy the same name of him because he's going to make you remember him. Maybe that's how the word remember came about, through the boy child. All right? La Darathya come. La meaning 2, Dar meaning generation, come, y'all. 2 year generations. Yalayat. Yalayat to say born. Bayat, house or tent. Bayat, right? Makwanah. Makwanah is to say purchase. Kasap, money. Ma meaning of. Kal meaning all. From all. Ban. Ban meaning son. Nakar. Right? Nakar, it says right here, Nakar is used to say stranger, all right, or foreigner. Ashar. So this is not it's not a stranger like another race, but this is a stranger like how when we come from Jamaica and we move to the States, they call us foreigners. Nakar. Ashar la'a. Mazaraika. Hawa'a. That, not. Ma meaning of. Zarai seeds, your. Hawa'a to say he. Right? I need to check on that Genesis 17 and 12 right quick. And he that is 8 years old shall be circumcised among you, every man in your generations. He that is born in the house of born of money of any strange, which is not of your seed. Okay, so that looks like it's talking about people. Outside people got to be circumcised too when they're in your house. Okay, no problem. 13. Ha Mawal. The Mawal, the circumcising. Ya Mawal. He circumcised. Ya Layad. That was born. Yalayad. Ya meaning in the middle of the word to say past tense. He born. Bayathka. Right? Bayath house. Ka your. Bayathka, your house. Or house of yours. Ma Kwanath. Ma Slaki. Wa Ma Kwanath. And bought. Kasap ka. Kasap. Money or silver. Ka. Kasap ka. Your money. Wa Hayatha, and B, Bayathia, my covenant. Ba Basharka. Ba meaning in, Bashar meaning flesh, Kam meaning y'all. La Baryath. La meaning 2, Baryath, covenant. A covenant is a contract or a deal that we make. So the covenant is. That's what Baryath is. I will forever. What I rather. Right, and foreskin, but it's talking about the uncircumcised. The uncircumcised here are called by foreskin. Mawal is to say circumcised. Iral is to say the uncircumcised. And foreskin child, what Iral Zakar, and the foreskin boys or the uncircumcised boys, Ashar La'a Yamawal. Who did not get circumcised? Who not he circumcised? Meaning apply the verb will be circumcised. Bashar meaning flesh. The boy child who was not circumcised in the flesh. Iralath wa. Right? His foreskin. Wa nakar. This is nakarino. The nakarino means to chop down or to cut down. Wa nakaratha. Meaning you cut him off. Ha napash. Ha is the. Napash is soul. Ha hawa'a. Ha meaning the. Hawa'a means it. The and it is how we say that. Ha hawa'a, that. Ma'aim. Ma is from. Aim is people. Ma'imya ha, from his people, or from her people, because it's saying ha to say her, because Jerusalem is referred to like a woman. You cut them off from your people. Okay? Okay? Baryathia, my covenant. Yeah, ha, it's like a ha, par. Right? My covenant is broken. Okay? So that's how that goes, all right? And what does that mean? What does this mean? In the UPK, when you have gotten your Hebrew name, that's what I was telling earlier about the Hebrew name. The Hebrew name is to show how number one, you have humbled down with a broken and contrite spirit, which is the requirement of Christ and how to be circumcised of the heart today. And anybody who breaks the circumcision of their heart is to be cut off. That's how you see people leave the school or get kicked out of the school, when they break the circumcision of their heart, and they get pride. They find pride into some sin that they're into. You gotta cut them off. Saying about foreskins no more. That's what the Lord didn't care about the skin on the tip of a man's piece, or his lower part. But the Lord did care about the circumcision of what's in your mind, to be down with the truth. All right, let me know how the feed is looking. I know some people coming in and coming out. If there's anything going on with the feed, let me know. All right. Waya Amar, and he said, Allah Yam, the powers, onto Al, Abraham, Sharaya is Sarai, right? This is Sarah's name before she got a Hebrew name from the Lord. And even in this case, these Hebrew names are made to look a little bit like the name they had before. I've seen that done before here. We had a brother came to school called Jehazel. He broke his circumcision and left the school based on leaving his circumcision, right? His name was Jehazel. He came to school. His name was like his name Jehazel. His name was turned to Yakazaya Allah, right? Because his name was technically close like a Bible name, right? Good. Ashatka is to say wife. Asha is woman. Asha is to say wife also. Ashatka, right? La'a, not. Thakura'a, right? She called. Ath, meaning she called. Ath. Shamha, Sham, name her. Sharaya, Sarai. You're going to no longer call her Sarai. Kaya, for. Shara, Shamha. You're going to call her now Sarah. So Sarah lost her name from the world and was now named Sarah. She was no longer called Sharaya, which means my poet or something like that, right? And she would now be called Shara, which is princess. That's her name, Shamha, her name. Well, Barakathia, Barak is blessed. We just talked about that with Pop Smoke's name that got analyzed in California from New York. He was from New York, right? He's from my hood in Canarsie, right? Athar, Wagam, Wa meaning and, Gam meaning also. Nathathia, Nathath meaning give, and Ya meaning you. Now Nathath is say plural though, alright? Maman, ha, give, of her. Laka, lat meaning two, ka meaning you. Ban, son. Wa barakath yaha. And wa meaning and, barak, bless. Barakat, bless, plural. Yaha, ha means her. Wa hayatha, wa hayatha. Wa meaning and, hayat mean be, and ha meaning her. La gawaya, to the races, nations, right? Nations, to the races. Malak meaning king. Ya, Malakya, my king. I'm young. I'm his people. I'm young peoples, plural. Maman ha, of from her. Ya hayawan, it be it. Right? If I'm getting that correct, right? Let me just check that 17:16. All right, what it's saying is, I will bless her, and she shall be a mother of nations. Kings of people shall be from her or of her. Okay. 17. Wayapal, here we go again. Wayapal. Wa meaning and, ya meaning he, pal meaning fall. Wayapal, and he fall. Abraham, Al, Panyawa, onto his face. Wa Yatazakakwa. Tazakakwa is like Tazak, Sahak. Sahak is to say laugh. Like Sahak. Yeah, Waya Sahak. Sak, but that's a kwa in the end. Sahak. Right? And he said, Waya Amar. Ba labwa. Ba meaning in, lab meaning heart, wa meaning his. In his heart. Halaban. And to son. Ma'a. Halaban, the, la to, ban son, Ma'a. Ma'a is 100. Shana, year. Right? So somebody's 100 years old here. Right? Yawalad. Yawalad. He birth. Wa'am. That is properly supposed to be like if or something like that, right? Or if. Yeah, if. Right? Wa'am. Shara. Habath. Right? The daughter, right? Thashayam Shana. Salad. Right? Let me just get that 17 right quick. Okay. And then Abraham fell upon his face and laughed and said in his heart, shall be born unto him that is 100 years old, and shall Sarah that is 90 years old bear, right? So that's what it was right there. If Sarah, the daughter, 90 years old, she birth. Tha lad. Tha meaning she, lad meaning birth or child, right? She child. So in other words, we talking like what the Romans call barbarians. So the word birth is properly like to say, yo, she gonna kid, right? She kid, she not kid. She kid, she no kid. It's like that. It's like it's like the ultimate black talk. It's like, you know, like you trying to learn English. Right? It's like that. Waya Amar. And he said, Abraham, onto, Ha Allah Yam, the angels, Lawa, to him, Yashamayala, Yahaya, it be, Lapanya say before you. Okay, let me get 18 right quick. And Abraham said unto God, O Ishmael might live before thee, right? Lapanya before you, right? Good. 19. Waya Amar, and he said, Alayam and he said, angels, Abal, Shara, right? I think Abal means but. That's what we read in the prayers earlier. Abal means but. Shara is princess, or that was Sarah's name. Ashath meaning wife, Ka meaning you. Yaladath. Yalad to say kids. Yaladath, plural, kids with the TH on the end, like, you know, like, yeah, like a, not like, you know, like, how would you say that? But let's think of this as, this is our way of saying plural in this case, all right? Lakal, la meaning two, ka meaning you. We in Genesis 17 and 19. Ban, ya kora'ath, and call, wa meaning and kora'ah, call, ath. Shamwa, Yatzakak. That's Isaac. Isaac is Yatzakak, meaning he laughed because he made Abraham laugh. That's what Isaac's name means. I think he's going to go off into it in a second, or maybe not. Right? Wa Quamathia, and the establishing. Right? The Quamath is to say to rise. Quam is rise. Quamath is to say the rise. I'll build this thing up out of you where you small now, but you're going to be built up. Let's look at the stock market when a company starts low, and then the damn chart goes like from this, and it goes up like this. When it's established, it goes up and up and up. That's Quamath. Kwamah. Kwam means rise. He established them, all right? Ath, Baryath, my covenant. Athwa. Ath to say, apply the verb that was before, which is to establish. Wa meaning him. La Baryath, to covenant. Iwalam means forever, right? We wrote that down already. Ilam is society. Iwalam, right? Forever, right? La Zaraiwa. La to Zarai seed. Wa meaning to his seed. Akar, you're back. Akar, Yawa. After him, right? Everlasting covenant to your seeds, to your descendants, after him, right? Wala Yashamayala. Yashamayala is Ishmael, the Arabs. And to the Arabs, Shemaithiaka, right? And to the Arabs, hear you, Hana, Barakathia, bless, my bless, Athwa, apply the verb, meaning heard, him, right? Bless, apply the verb to him. Waha Parayathia, right? That's to say fruitful. And the fruitful, Athwa, him, right? Wa Harabayath, yeah, that Rabah, that Rab means to multiply, to make many. Rab means many. I know we say multiply today, but Rab means many. Okay? Athwa, him. I multiply him. Ath is to apply the verb. The verb is to multiply him. Ba, ma'ad. Ba, in. Ma'ad, very. Ma'ad, very. In, very. Shanyam, Aishara. Right? That's to say, what is that to say? 2:10. Nashaya. That's to say the princess, right? Of the I believe of the Arabs. Yawalayat. He birthed or he begat. Wa nathath. Yeah, let's look at Wa nathathwa. I and give him. La gawaya. La meaning two. Gawaya means race. Gadawal means big ink. Gadal is big, and Gadawal is a big ink. But that big ink sounds weird to you today. In other words, today you would say great. You have big and you have great. Gadal big, Gadawal great. Wa'ath, Barathia, Akwawam, right? I to say I, Kwawam is to say rise or rising, to say establish. Ath, Yatazakwa, that's Isaac again. Yatsahakwa. You gotta have a native Indian tongue to say Isaac's name. Brian G, I'll take a question if it's on the topic. All right. So let me see a question, and we'll see what's up, right? Ashar, Thalad, Thal to say she, Lad meaning boy, Laka, right? She birth to you, Shara meaning princess. La Moa'ite. La meaning two, Ma meaning of, and then I to say time. Hazah, that's another way to say this. This is Za. Za. Oh, yo, Awaz, Shakwa, Za. So like I'm thinking of reading. To say I want to drink this. Awa want shakwa or shatha. Shakwa to drink, shatha means to drink. Za means this. Awa shakwa za. There you go. I did. All right. Shara lama'ait hazah bashana. Ba meaning in, shana means years. We wrote down the shana from the word teeth, shan, which how you tell someone's years. You know if it's young or old based on his teeth. You see a midget walking around with falling up with adult grown brown teeth. You know that kid is not really a kid. right? The wisdom of the Most High is the greatest, right? Ha-akarath, right? The next, right? Let me just get that one through. That was at 21. But my covenant will I establish with Isaac, which Sarah shall bear, will give birth unto thee at this time in the next year. Right? So it's talking about Ba Shana. Ba is in, Shana is year. Ha-akarath is to say next year. So you want to say next year? Shana, akar. Shana year, akar next. Wayakal. Wa meaning and, ya meaning he, kal meaning on. Brian G, let me get a question, man. Come on. Don't go there. La dabar, to say, atwa, him, on and all to talk, him, right? Waya'al, and he over, or to say up, right? Allah yam, the angels. Ma'al, ma meaning from, and al meaning onto Abraham. All right, 22. And he left off talking with him, and God went up from Abraham. And that up is to say that it's not up is probably Ilah, but this is just to say that he went over him. He's he's still there. He didn't up and leave, but he's there still from over. He just over him. Like I'm over this. He might not be saying anything else, and he might not be saying anything else. Wayakwak, right? Though in the concordance, they're gonna say this word is lakwak. In practical sense, in the action, the word take is kwak. Wayakwak. Wa meaning and, ya meaning he, kwak meaning take. Abraham, Yashmael, Abraham. And Abraham took Ishmael, Banwa, his son, Wa'at, Kal, Yalayadia, Bayatwa. He took Ishmael and all that was born in his house, Wa'at, Kal, Makwanath, Kasapwa, Kal, Zakar. He took the point that he bought his money. So he bought boys from other people. Right? Ba Anashia. Ba meaning on, Anash meaning man. Bayath, and then Anashia in this sense, that ya is to say of, based on what I've been learning. Ba Anashia. Right? All the boys, right? In the men of his house. Abraham Wa Yamal Ath Bashar. He circumcised the boys in the flesh. All right. Iral is the foreskin again. Iralathum. That hum is to say there, right? But itazam. Ba meaning in itazam is to say bone. I don't know what that means here. Right? Right? Hold on. Bayat Abraham. Right? Wa Yamal. That mal is to say circumcised. Mawal, circumcised. Bashar. Iralatham. Their foreskins. Ba itazam, in bone. Said in bone. So in English, of course, they're going to translate this to see what this really means in our sense. Hayawam, the day, Hazah, this day, Hayawam Hazah, Ka Ashar, like as or like that, Dabar, say Athwa, said to him, Allahayam, right? Good. So let me get that's Allahayam is the angels, right? 1723. And Abraham took Ishmael his son, and all that were born in his house of money, and all that are bought with his money, every male among the men of Abraham's house, and circumcised the flesh of their foreskin in the self same day, as God had said unto him. All right? I'm trying to see the bone here. Circumcised the foreskin of their flesh in the same. Okay, so I guess the in bone day. So that's to say the same day. So this is their slang in that day. In bone day, in Itazam Hayawam. Right? In bone day. Right? Good. All right? Verse 24. Wa Abraham ban Thashayim. What Thashai Shana. Right? So now Abraham is 99 years old. Baha Malwa. Ba meaning in, ha meaning the, mal meaning circumcised, wa meaning him. In the circumcised him. Baha Malwa. Bashar, flesh. Iralathwa. Iral again, your foreskin. Iralathwa. Foreskin plural, wa meaning him. 25. Wa Yashmaelia. It's like a wa Yashmaelia. It's Ishmael. Banwa, his son. Ban, Shalash. Shalash Aishara. Shanya. 10 years old. He's 13. Ishmael is 13. Baha Malwa. You got circumcised at 13. Ath, meaning apply, circumcised, mal. Bashar. Iralatwa, Iral, foreskin, his flesh. Ishmael was circumcised at 13. That's crazy. 25. And Ishmael, his son, was 13 years old, but he was circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin around. 26. But Itazam, here we go again. Ba meaning in, Itazam meaning bone, Hayawam, meaning day. But Itazam, Hayawam, meaning bone day, meaning that's how they're saying the same day. I guess everyone looks different when you see him, but when everybody passes away, their bones all look the same. Same skull, same arm. You know what I mean? Same. You got a face now. You got a face now without flesh. But when your flesh is gone, all your heads look the same. All your skulls look the same of our race. So the same day, Itazam, Hayawam. Same day. Itazam, Hayawam. Hazar. Namawal. So here's the word by itself now. Namawal. You put the na at the beginning. Because by itself, if there was a preposition, that na would have came off of Namawal. The same way as Napal or Nasha'ar. The na comes off. Or Yalad or Nalad. That na comes off of the word. If you put a preposition there, a preposition to say and or he and stuff like that, all right, or she, right? Abraham wa Yashmael, Abraham and Ishmael, Banwa, right? In same day, this circumcision, Abraham and Ishmael, his son, right? 26. In the self same day was Abraham circumcised and Ishmael his son. Okay, so they were circumcised on this day when Ishmael was 13 because that's when the Lord told them to. So they did it, right? Wakal and all, wa meaning and, kal meaning all, anash. Anash means men, plural, right? Bayathwa, bayath meaning house, bayathwa, his house. Yalayad, born, past tense. That ya in the middle of a word, remember. Yalad, birth is Yalad. Yalayad, past tense, born. It's not about the topic, but were there the northern tribes scattered when they returned to build the temple after 70 years of captivity to Babylon? I'm referring to the book of Ezra. That's a little off topic, Brian. Monday, I'm doing the history class on Monday. No, my gosh, I'm in Atlanta. I'll be teaching on the Isupk Atlanta page on Monday. Lord willing, that's my flight gets down there on Monday. We're in New York right now, all right? So on Monday, I'll be teaching. I'll teach that if you want me to. If you want to just bring that question again on Monday, all right? Bring where the northern tribes scattered when they returned to build the temple after 70 years of captivity. I don't understand that question. I'm referring to the book of Ezra. I know the northern tribes left in 722 BC, right? The northern tribe you're talking about right there left in 722 BC. during the book of 2 Kings, around there, around what chapters were those? That's 17, right? But they left out of there. I'm not sure. I gotta put the history together, but they left out of the Assyrian captivity. All right. Okay. The book of Ezra. It's not clicking to me with that right there. Salaki, you know what I mean? Salaki, Brian. All right. But you want to read the book of 2 Kings. You want to read the part of the time with Shalmaneser. All right. That around that time right there, the northern kingdom went out. Also, we're going to read the book of 2nd Esdras. The 2nd Esdras is called the fourth book of Ezra that you told me right there. The 2nd Esdras, you want to read chapter 13, verse 40 on down, about 10 verses, and it will go into that thing you're talking about right there about the northern tribes when they were scattered. All right. But if you're talking about a time after, no. So if that's the first book of Ezra, the second book of Ezra is the fourth book of Ezra. That might have happened before. They left out. So I'm not sure. I gotta check, Brian. All right, where the northern tribes scattered when they returned to build the temple after. I gotta look over that. All right, but Monday I'll be doing history class on Monday. Right. Wakal Anashia Bayath. Okay. Right. Bayath wa Makpanath. Right. Makpanath. Remember that Makpanath is to say bought. That initially Quana was the word to say buy. And Quana initially was a stalk. I don't know if the stalks were used for trading, right? But that thing was to say buy, Quana. Makwana means from a buy, right? To say those bought, kasap, silver, kasap, money, right? Ma'ath, ma mean of, ban, nakar, to say the foreign kids, the kids that were not his. Ban, nakar. Namalwa, Namal, to say circumcise him, Athwa, right? Circumcise him, all right, good. Wayara'a, Wa meaning and, Ya meaning he, Ra'a, see. Wayara'a, and he see. Al Yawa, Al meaning onto, Yawa meaning him, Yahweh. Wayara'a, Aliwa, Yahweh, and he see unto him, God, he saw God. Right? So Salakia. Ba'alan, right? Alan is an oak tree, right? That's how I believe they get this word Elon. Like Elon Musk. Elon Musk is named after this word right here, Alan or Alawan. Right? That's what Elon is. Elon is an oak tree in Hebrew. Right? Mamara'ah. So they named the place Mamara'ah, meaning of something that he saw. Right? By the oaks of Mamre. That Mamre to say these were the trees of where he saw the Most High. If I'm getting this correctly, right? Wa Hawa'ah, and he Yashab, he sit. Yashab is to say sit. We say in class, we say Amadyam, and then we say Yashabium to say sit. Pathak, ahal. Pathak means to open. So here it's saying tent. It's Genesis 18:1. Right, it's saying he sat in the tent door, but in the Hebrew it doesn't say door. In the Hebrew it says open. Ha ahal. Ahal is a big tent. It's like a tent that you see in the if you ever seen like a circus set up and they got this big giant tent, that's the kind of tent that they had when you see the word ahal. It's not the teepee tent. When you say bayat, bayat is the teepee tent. Ahal is the big tent. All right. Right, pathak ha'ahal, open the tent, kaham, right, like hot, hayawam, like heat in the day, like heat the day, right? Go ahead, let me read that in the English. And the Lord appeared unto him in the plain of Mamre, and he sat in the tent door in the heat of the day. Okay, cool. So it's the middle of the day, right? Verse 2. Waya sha'ah, here we go again. Sha'ah, that sha'ah means to lift. Not sha'ah is what the word you see in the concordance. All right? But with the prepositions, that na comes off and it's just sha'ah. Wa ya sha'ah. Ayan yawa. Ayan is I. We teach it earlier. Ayan is I. Ayan ya wa. His eye. Waya Ra, and he see. Wahana, and look. Shalasha, Anashyam. Shalas, you say 3. And Anashyam, men. So remember now, this is how you say men. Anashyam, men, plural. Right? Natazabium. Right? Natazab, to say stand. Right? Al what? Onto or over him. Right? So he lifted up his eyes and he looked, and behold, 3 men stood over him. Wayara'a, and he see. Wayarataza, and he see and he run. Right? Wayara'a, and he see. Wa meaning and, ya meaning he. Ra'a meaning see. Waya, and he rataza, run. That's where we get the word also. We get the word will. Rawataza, to say will. A man who's willing to do something, he runs. A man who's not willing, he's dragging his feet. All right? Wayara'a, wayarataza, la kora'atham. 2, la meaning 2, kora'a meaning call. Kora'atham, he called to them. Ma pathak, of open. Ha-ahal, the tent. Waya shathakwa, that shathakwa, that the shathak means he bowed to them. He bowed to them. Arataza to the ground, right? Verse 2. Let me get verse 2. And he lifted up his eyes and looked, and lo, 3 men stood by him. And when he saw cease, but in the Hebrew it says over him. So he might have been in a lower place, and they might have been walking upon a grove or something, or on an elevated hill. Okay, he says over him. All right, so who knows, right? Right, okay. And he saw them, and he ran to meet them from the tent door and bowed himself toward the ground. Okay, good. What's the last verse we got here? We in 18 and 3. Right, hold on. Let me get the last verse. I believe it was Genesis 16, verse 16. Yeah, we went to verse 16, y'all. All right, so we're almost done. All right. Big up to those who's hanging with us so far, man. I know it's late. I know you're tired. I know you're falling asleep in front of this YouTube, but we're almost done. Waya Amar, Adanya. Adan is say Lord. Adanya, my Lord. If. Na'a. Na'a say how you say now. Right now. The English word now comes from na'a. That's where the English word now comes from. It comes from the Hebrew word na'a. Na'a is how you say now. Right? Na'a. Matza'athia. Ma meaning of. Taza'a to say out. Ma taza'a is how you say found. Because you can only find something if you go out. Right? So taza'a means out. Ma means from. Ma taza'a is how you say found. We find things outside. Khan means favor or grace or mercy. Ba meaning in, ayanka, in your eyes. Al meaning not. Na'a meaning now. Sa'aibar. Sa meaning you. Ibar means pass. Sa'aibar. Ma'ayo, of, over. Ibad, servant. Ka. Ibad, ka, your servant. Okay. Yaquak, he, take. Right? Ya meaning he, quak meaning take. Na'a meaning now. This is our way of saying please right here. It's like now, take this now. It's our way of please. We ask it like it's a Middle Eastern way of showing, of being kind. You know what I mean? Now to say now. Ma'ait is how you say little. Ma is really from, and ait means small. Ma'ait, little. Ma'ait, right? Mayam is water. And he take now little water. Wa rakataza. Rakataza is how it means wash. Wa rakatazawa. And wash him. Regal means feet. Regalia come, y'all feet. Plural. Right. He take yakwak now little might mayam water. Wa rakatazawa and wash him feet. Rakal come, y'all feet. Right? Waha shine wa. Right? Shine, it says shine means to lean on something. Waha and the lean him, or he rested him, right? He didn't lean on something. The kaf means under. Ha itazar. Ha, it means the, itazar means tree. Verse 5. Wa akwaka. Wa meaning and, a meaning I. That's how you say I in Hebrew. Ka, or no, preposition, tha, wa kwaka, right? And he take or took, right, or brought path. This path right here says a morsel of meat. Oh, stuck it, morsels, a small part of a lakam, bread. Path lakam, morsel of bread, a piece of a bread, like a little piece like this. Like how you cut meat into little parts like this, you got a part of a bread like this. What side? What side one? And that side is to say, I don't know what the side is to say. Uphold or refresh, right? Lab come, right? To say two y'all minds. Lab meaning two, or slugger. Mind, y'all, lab meaning mind, and come meaning y'all, your heart, right? A car after Sa Ibarwa, you pass him. Kaya, for, al, kan, Ibar thumb, Ibar pass them, or something like that, right? Al, Ibad come, Ibad servant, come y'all, Ibad come. Waya Amarwa, and he, Amar said, wa, him, kan, there we go, hey, I found it, Protestantism, I found it. Kan being used as yes is Genesis 18, verse 5. You know, allow me to find how kan is yes. Oh, man. In all the other parts of the Bible, kan is thus. Captain Nazar asked me some months ago, why am I writing kan on the board as thus? Like, you know, thus shall it be, or thus you should do this. And I was teaching the word thus, how to say thus in Hebrew. You know what I mean? But it was a question like, where to find kan as yes? Here it is, Genesis 18 and 5. I'm not going to make this mistake ever again. I'm going to stop the Hebrew class for just a second, so I can write it in my notes. Salaki, y'all. Put this in my notes. Okay? Bear me, y'all. Salaki, y'all. I don't know what to put. I'm gonna get a new one. Kan is yes in Genesis 18, verse 15. Good. I'll put that to the rest of my notes later. Right? But I don't want to lose. Why am I saying that? Why did I do that? Because one time we found kan other one kan. And I was like, oh snap, kan other one kan in the Bible. He came on once. And I said, brothers, somebody here write it down for me. Give it to me at the end of class. Nobody wrote it down. To this day, I can't find where kan other one kan is in the Bible. To this day. Right? Mm-hmm. In the English, I'm reading in English, right? Right, kan, sa Aisha, sa meaning you, Aisha mean do, you do, ka ashar, like that, dabara, right? So, yes, you do, like that, said, right? Kan, sa Aisha, ka ashar, dabara, right? 18 and 5, Genesis 18 and 5, I will fetch a morsel of bread and comfort you, your hearts, After that, you shall pass on, for therefore you are come to your servant. And they said, so do. Okay? So do, as thou hast said. No problem. Right? That so do is to prove what you said, right? Good. Con. Good. I understand. Right? So the word yes didn't exist in the time the way I would say today. But the time when we were saying it would be in the sense of thus. Or maybe the yes is how we would in the Bible say thus do. You know what I mean? No problem. Verse 6. We got 10 verses left, y'all. Waya mahar. Wa meaning and, ya meaning he. Mahar. Mahar means fast. Waya mahar. And he fast or quick. And he quick. Abraham. Ha Allah ha. Or slug. Ahala. Right? Ahala is the big tent again. Al onto Sarah. Waya amar. And he said, Maharya, quick. Shalash, 3. Sa'ayam. Salakia sa'ayam. Oh, sa'ayam. What's that? Flour. All right. Sa'ayam, kwamak. All right. Kwamak, flour meal. Oh, they're about to make dumplings. Flour meal. There you go. Salat. I think salat is the word for flour. Salat. Right? Sa'ayam kwamak. Salat. Right? So we want a flour meal. I guess that's how we're saying dumplings. Flour meal. Right? Salat. This is a flour. Flour. He's telling them now, get the flour. Lawashya. Lawash is to say knead it. Wa Aisha ya. And make my Iga cake. Iga is cake. All right. Sa'am kwama, flour meal. Salat lawash, knead the flour. Wa Aisha ya Iga, or in here it says Iga, and make my cake. Is right? That's Hebrew. He told her what to. I'm saving this. I'm about to make a Facebook post about that later. All right? Verse. Good. 7. Wa'al, and on to. Ha bakwar. Right? Bakwar is to say cows. Ratazar, run. Abraham. Wayakwak, and he take. Ban. Bakwars, cow. Rock is tender, right? That's what it said to Leah. Leah's eyes were tender. That tender is rock, right? Or weak, right? Bakwar rock. He took a son of the cows, right? And onto, let me see, took the cows. Wa tawab. Tawab is good. Wa tawab and good. Wa and yathan. He gives. That thun is probably is the more active way of saying give. So Nathan is the concordance way of saying give, but thun, when you it's going to be thun to say give if there's a preposition. So if it says wa and ya to say and he, you don't say the na. Wa ya thun, and he gives. So when you want to give something, I'm going to say thun wa. Or Nathanwa. Nathan give him. Right? Al. Hanayer. Nayer is young man. Waya mahar. And he, mahar quick. La Aishawath. Aishawath is do. Aishawath means to make or prepare something, right? Athwa. Verse 8. I'm going to read that 7 right quick about the cows. 18 and 7. And Abraham ran unto the herds of his cows, and fetched a calf tender and good, and gave it unto a young man, and he hasted to dress it. Good. Right? Of course, the young cows, the soft meat cows, the younger cows got softer meat. The older cows got harder meat. The harder the meat, the longer it takes to cook it. The younger the meat, the quicker it is to cook it. Right? So these guys are passing by. you put on the pot right quick. These guys are gonna walk from there to over there in about 20 minutes. Get the pot, cook the whole thing, and get it done by 20 minutes with the bread and the flour made of the cakes. Waya quack, and he took or take, right? Quack is the take. Kama'a is butter. Wa kalab. Kalab is milk. Kalab is initially the word to say fat, or I don't know, maybe milk is the first word. Kalab is milk. Kama'a wa kalab. Butter and milk. And someone was saying that we can't drink milk. I bet an Israelite on Facebook the other day that said we are not to drink milk. It's against God to drink milk. Abraham drank milk and butter. And who knew? We got you thought butter was from the white or from the oppressor. You thought if you leave America, you're not going to get no butter. Butter is in the Bible. Butter is before Egypt. Waban Habaquar, the son of the cow, right? Ashar, that Ishar make, right? Wayathan, and he give Lapanyaham. Lapanya mean before, Lapanya before, and Ham them. Right? And he give before them. You put it before them like this. Like you got a cup, and place it in front of them like that. All right? Good. Wa hawa'a. And he imad, stand. Imad, like how we say imadium. Imad is to say stand. And he stand. Al yaham, onto them. Right? Or over them. Thakath ha'aitazah. He stand over them under the tree. Or that's to say by them. He stand by them by the tree, under the tree. Right? So they sit under a tree. There's a tree right here, and they go stand right here under the tree. Right? Meaning at the foot of the tree trunk. Right? Just think of a picnic, except a picnic was the most racist thing that happened in history. Waya akalwa. Wa meaning and, ya meaning he, akal meaning eat, wa meaning it. And he eat it. Verse 9. Waya amarwa, and he said it aliyawa unto him. Aya. Aya is to say where. Aya shara. Ashatka. Where is Sarah your wife? Ashat to say your wife. And Kai, right? Your. Aya. Aya shara. Aya shara. Ashatka. Where is Sarah your wife? And he said, Waya Amar. Hana. Ba'ahal. Here. Hana to say here. Ba'ahal. Ba meaning in. Ahal the tent. Here. In the tent. Hana. Ba'ahal. 18. Chapter 18, verse 10. Waya Amar. And he said, Shawab. Shawab means something that return. Shawab. Shawab, Shawab. Meaning return, I return. Aliyaka, unto you. Ka'aith. Ka means like, aith means time. Right? Like time. Kaya meaning life. Right? Return, I return unto you like time, life. We're going to get what that means in the our sense. Wahana, and behold, Ban Lashara, the son to Sarah, Ashatka, your wife, Washara, and Sarah, Shamai, and Sarah was listening. Pathak, meaning at the opening of the tent. Ahal. Ahal. Wa hawa'a. And he Akarwa was at him or behind him. Okay, good. So let me get verse 10 so we can understand that right quick. And he said, I will certainly return. That's a Shawab, Shawab. He's saying it twice to say, I'm gonna do this. Shawab, Shawab. Shawab means return. Shab is to sit. Yashab is to sit. Shawab means I don't know. Hey, I don't understand. But Shawab is to say where you live. So Shawab is to say to come back to where you live. So that sense became in the sense of returning. Shawab. Shawab ashawab. Return. I return. This is the live language here. Right, verse 10. In English, I will certainly return unto thee according to the time of thy life. Okay. So he said, I'm going to return in your lifetime. That's what we read right here. Shawab ashawab alyaka ka'ay kaya. Al meaning unto, alyaka unto you, ka'ay like time, ka meaning like, ayat meaning time, and kaya, right? Or slakia. Kaya ha, right? Kaya ha meaning her life. Okay, good. Makes more sense now with her life. Makes more sense now. Like time, her life. Okay, good. Okay, this is verse 10. And lo, Sarah thy wife shall have a son. And Sarah heard it in the tent door, which was behind him. Okay, good. Because he's saying behind him like Hanab. Say behind him. Okay, good. We got 5 more verses left, y'all. Wa Abraham, wa Shara, Zaquanium. Zaquan is the word to say ancient or old. Zaquanium, old. Second, Ba'ayam. Ba'a means come. Right? Ba'ayam. Ba'a. Come here, right? But it's not in that sense, but Ba'a is the word to say come. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying so you can understand it, right? Yam means days. Kadal is to say stop. La Hayawat. I need this word for Captain the card too. Kadal. Bear with me 1 second here. I need that word. Salakia. Right? Kadal. That's going to be a Hebrew Academy word to say stop. Right? Good. Kadal. La Hayawat. Right? To be La Shara, to Sarah. Arak is supposed to be native. Right? But they said a road trodden down path. Okay, a road trodden down path or path. Okay, wait. I got a tab in here called Arak. Yeah, I got my travel. Arak is probably travel, Salakia. Right? Okay. Ka Nashyam. Right? To the woman, right? So Ka Nashyam is to say to the woman. Nashyam is to say woman here, right? Okay. Now Nashyam is from Asha or Ashaf. Alright. 11. Now Abraham and Sarah were old and well stricken in age, or in the Bible it didn't say age, it says well stricken in days. Alright? To say age. And it sees, that's Kadal. Kadal is to say cease, meaning stop. To be with Sarah after the manner of woman. Right? Meaning she got old, meaning she became an unpregnantable woman. Verse 12. So she's hearing the men saying now she will have a kid. Yata tazakwa, Shara, and she laughed. Wa meaning and, ta meaning she, tazakhakwa meaning laugh. Shara, ba Qurabaha. Qurab is to say among, right? In Shasha, and she laughed Sarah in among her. La Amar to say, Akarya after my hold on. Balathia to say worn out. After I've been worn out, she's saying. To say after I've been worn out. Hayatha, be her to me. I done her. I done is to say pleasure. Eden, like the Garden of Eden, is say pleasure, right? She said, after I've been old and I'm decayed in my body. After that, I'm gonna have pleasure. I'm gonna get down with that again, like I'm a young girl. Wa Adan and my master. Wa Adanya and my master. Zakwan and my master old, meaning Abraham is an old man here. 13. Wa Amar Yahweh al Abraham. And the Most High said unto Abraham, Lama, Lama means two. La means two. Ma means what? Lama is how we say why. To what? Lama za yatazakwaha. Right? Lama, why this? Laugh her. Why is she laughing? That's what God is saying. God is saying, why is she laugh? Sarah saying, I'm gonna make him check that context in a second. La amar, to say. Ha up usually means angry, but in here or in a lot of places it means also. Ha and also. Amanam, right? Amanam, alad. Meaning I, lad meaning give birth. Wa anya, and I am zakwanah, right? And I am old, right? So lamaza tazakwa ha, tazakwa, right? Why this one laughs Sarah? Let me get 13 right there. Let me make sure. And the Lord said unto Sarah, and the Lord said unto Abraham, wherefore, that's the why, did Sarah laugh? Why is Sarah laugh? Why did Sarah laugh? Right? Lama zad yatazakwa ha shara. Saying, shall I of a surety bear a child, which I am old? 3 verses left. Haya pala'a. Pala'a is to say wonderful. Haya, the it. Pala'a. Pala'a is wonderful. Ma Yahweh. Ma meaning of, Yahweh meaning God. This is a wonder from God. The bar meaning talk. La mawa'ait. To the time. Right? Shayab. I return. Al yaka unto you. Ka'ai, like time. Kaya her life. Wala shara. Wala, wa meaning and, la meaning to, shara meaning Sarah, the princess. Ban, and to Sarah, ban, son. All right? 2 verses left. Wata kashab. Kashab means to lie. Right? Like lying, like you lying. You. I don't believe that. And she denied. Sarah. Waya, Wata, Kakash, Shara, La'amar, La'a, Tazakakwa Ya, Tazakakwa Thia, Kaya, Yara'aha. It see her. Oh no, it's this supposed to be afraid. Yara'a. Yara'a. She laughed for afraid. Her. She's afraid. Waya Amar. And he said not. Kaya, for. Kaya means for. Tazakakwa. Tazakakwa. Right? And he said not for laugh. All right, you get 15 so we can understand that right quick. Right, 15. Then Sarah denied, saying, I laugh not, for she was afraid. And he said, nay, but thou didst laugh. The daughter was like, you was laughing. She's like, no, I wasn't laughing. No, I heard you laugh. I heard you laugh. You know what I mean? So God teach you laugh. God sees when you laugh at the brothers in the ISUPK. His eyes are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, 10,000 times brighter than the sun. God sees how you get down, and the Lord is the one, giving us the truth. And people out there want to deny it. The people out there want to kakash it, kakashwa, deny it. Okay, verse 16, last verse. Wayakwamwa, and he rise it. Ma sham. Ma meaning of, sham meaning name, or where the name, you can name a place and you can say that place is, from there, to say from the place that I named. Okay. Ha'anashiam, the men, plural. Ha'anashiam, the men. Waya shakwa Shakwa. This is different Hebrew now. This is different Hebrew. That Shakwa is to say looked, right? And he looked it out over Panya, my face, meaning towards Sodom, what Abraham and Abraham. Halak is to say walk. In here it's going to say went, but halak is walk, right? Imam meaning the people them. This is patois. Oh my gosh, the people them walk with. Let me see 16 in English. And Abraham went with them to bring them on the way. Right? So on here it says, and Abraham walked people them to send them. This is the patois in the Bible. This is patois in the Bible. And Abraham walked people them to send them. Right? What Abraham halak Imam la shalakham, to send them. Good. Amadia, the water for rocking with us, y'all. You know what I mean? I'm almost late. It's almost 1 o'clock, y'all. Right? Do this in good time. All right? No problem. I'm Madia. Right? Oh, slacking. You're Shabian. You don't mind if I drink the wine, yo? I'm the only one up here. Right? Slack. I'm getting tired. Liar Sharala to Israel. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna drink right. I don't want to drink too much. Liar Sharala, which means to Israel. Right. Slip of the tongue, not of the heart. All right. That's what that was. A slip of the tongue, not of the heart. That's a Bible precept. Right? It's not intentional. Right. Sar or Panya Kodam. We're going to do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Sar means turn. Right? Good. In Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim Kodash Haya Shamkar Yahawa, Malakwatka, Taba'a, Ratazaika, Haya, Aisha, Baratazakwa Haya. Washamayim Natalanawa Lakam Kaliwam was Lakanawa. Kab Watanawa Kazalaknawa. Kab Watanawa Wala Asabiaino, but I say Wala Bal, I was Shino Mayan Rai. Kayala Kaha Malakwat Wahala. What the para, Awalamiam, Aman. English. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh. Thy kingdom come, that will be done in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debt as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever, so be it. I want to get that Psalm within one. Ashaya Ayanya Alahaya Maayan, Yaba Isaiah Ma'ayim Yahawa Aisha Shamayam Warataza. Al Yatan, that Yatan means allow. Right? That's the one I've been looking for a long time. Al Yatan, Lamuwat Regalka, Al Yanawam Shamaka, Hanala Ayanawam. Wala Aya Isan Shama Yasharala, Yahawa, Shamaka, Yahawa Tazalka, and Yamyanka. Yawama Hashamash La'a, Yakakawa Rakwalayala, Yahawa. Yashima Kamakal Rai, Yashima After Pascha, Yahawa, Yashima Tazahaka, Wabuahaka, Mahaita, Wahaida Walam. That Mawat means move. Alright? Lamawat means to move. Ragal means foot, your feet. Lamawat Ragalaka. Right? To move your feet. Okay, no problem. English. I lift up my eyes into the hills from whence comes my help. My help comes from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall never slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Alahaya malda damayalaka alta karash wa alta shakwat al kayahana wa yabika yahama yawan ha mashanayaka nashawa rash ainaimaka yaira slaka yaira yamwa sawad ya slaka waya sawai tazwa aita pawan yaka amarwa lakawa wala kida magawaya wa laha yazakar sham yaswala aiwad kaya na waita na walade kadwa aila kabar yakarakwa ahali adawam wa yashma'ayyam mawahaba wa hagaryam gabal wa aimawan wa aimalakwa palasha aina shabya tazawar gam ashawar nalwa aimam hayawazarai Labanya la watsala Aisha laham kamadian kasaya saraa kayabian barakal kwayashwan nashamadwa wayanda ara hayawadaman la adama shayatamwa nada yapma wa kairam wakadahaba wakadabak wakadazalmanai kalmate kamwa ashar amarwa nairasha lanawa na what alahayam Alaya, Shayatamwa, Kagalgala Kukwash, Lapanya Raka, Kaash, Tabaira Yaira, Wakalahaba, Salahat Haryam, Kan, Tharadapam, Basaraka, Wabasawapasta, Tabahalam, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Wayabakwashwa Samkaya, Hawa, Yabaswa, Yaba halwa haida haid. Waya kaparawa. Waya badwa. Waya daiwa. Kayata shanka. Ya hawa. Labadka. Ailewan. Alkalha. Arataza. In the English. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Hold on that peace of being still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that have lifted up their head, they have taken counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, the white man, the Ishmaelites, the Arab, the Moab, the Chinese, the Hagarenes, the chief tribe of the Arabs, Gabal and Ammon, the Japanese, and Amalek, the impostor man wearing our identity. The Philistines, the people in Palestine, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Also, Assur also joined with them, the people up in the Middle East and Syria. They have hope in the children of Lot, that the children of Lot is the Moab and the Japanese, Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sarah, as to Jabin at the brook of Kisan, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Dung is doo-doo. That's what they became. Make them nobles like Oreb and like Zeeb. Yet all the princes as Zabah and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the house of God in possession. The house of God is the Israelites. Oh, my power, make them like a wheel. A wheel is like in a tornado. As the stubble before the wind. As a fire burneth a wood. That's a forest fire. And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. That's a volcano. So persecute them with thy tempest. That's a hurricane, right? That's what it's saying here. Punish them with your judgment, with the hurricane, and make them afraid of thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, Yahweh. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yeah, let them get hurricanes every single year. Forest fires every single year. Let the volcanoes start exploding. Yeah, let them be put to shame and perish. Perish means to make them unalive. That men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth. Sorry. Yahweh Bashim Meshach Rabbatham. Yahweh Shemarath Bashim Meshach.